Welcome to my YouTube channel. Melinda Nyakurwa is my name. This is Catching Up with my Jojo. Thank you so much for watching. Please do like, share, and subscribe. Okay, let's go straight to our story. So, yesterday, I received a message from a long-time friend. With this person, we started hanging out, in fact being friends. Our friendship was based on it started on a, I can say, as prayer partners. So we went to training together, and during the duration of the training she fell sick, and she was at the verge of being suspended from the training. So I would partner with her in prayer so that she finishes her training and she gets the job. So that's how we got to know each other. It was a prayer arrangement. So yeah, after training, we we deployed in the same base. So we were working in the same base, Kuchegutu. So working in the same base, Kuchegutu, when we came from training, she had her life. She started playing with these girls, right, ambao nabo, and I was doing my life. Then it happened that we had another training on top of that one, that the basic training at Pindabasa, we had another training together as well. So on that training, I had a friend that I had. She was from Blawayo, and I was friends with this one. She was my best friend. And this one, let's name her this old friend we want to talk about, because we don't want to dwell much on this who was my best friend. Let's dwell much on this one. Let us call her let's just say B. Yeah. So B came into this friendship that I had with my best friend. So I was the center of these two guys. I am to be, since we were related from that prayer, and we were now friends. And there was this one, she was my best friend. I loved her with all my heart as a friend. So now I was between these two. So we did the second training, and we were sort of three as friends. And during the that training, when it was done, okay, let me fast forward. It happened that this best friend of mine, she was working in Gweru. So when she was working in Gweru, she had her boyfriend. They were so much in love, but at some point, uh, this B friend of mine that we were friends because of prayer, she ended up uh, dating the boyfriend of this best friend of mine. Remember, I've told you that I loved my best friend, like I loved her as a little sister. I loved her. So B is now dating this best friend of mine's boyfriend. So what happened is I did not tell my best friend, because I was hurt. Like that heartbreak, even now I can feel it. I was hurt on her behalf because she was so in love. In fact, the reason why I was so hurt is I am the one who convinced my best friend that she should date this guy, because this guy used to come to me telling me, I want your best friend, I love you, but she's refusing, what. Then I'm the one who convinced my best friend, he loves you, he's even coming to me telling me he loves you, he's a genuine guy, what. So imagine, I advocated for that relationship. Then the guy is now dating B, who happens to be close to me. You see, so I was so broken, and she disappointed me. Like I was saying, what happens to sisterhood? How did you dare? And the thing that happened, okay, this relationship that happened between B and boyfriend, yeah, bestie, is sometime we went out. So we went out in ini, I just don't drink. No offense to those who drink. I just don't drink. Where I just don't drink. So we went out, I was having drinks, and these ones were drinking. Then one ava vavatanga dasovadiscover vari muroom, and I'm like, "Ah, we were just going out. How did you end up, you guys, you are now sleeping together, you know, your boyfriend, how you know?" And their relationship started. So they were sneaking, right? As a good date, right? Sneaker, but people were watching them. They were seen by so many people. I did not tell my friend. Uh, she was then told by someone, and she asked me about it, and I told her, honestly, I knew about this relationship, but I couldn't tell you because I was hurt. I was so hurt on her behalf. I know she was broken, but I felt the heartbreak. Then the B friend hated me because bestie vaziva kuti she was doing this, and here she thought I don't know about this relationship. Bestie vaziva, and she was hurt. She was akatanga kundibhidhairira, and you know. Then okay, fast forward after that relationship, because bestie and akambokontinua relationship, but yakazopera. So after this relationship was over, the B friend and me, we continued talking, but I was holding this grudge for my best friend, but I was just like, okay, fine, it's okay, fine. So B, the friend, B was this friend who didn't respect relations. I remember at some point I was in this relationship, and by that time she was pregnant. You know what she would do? She would say to, I was dating this guy by then, so she would come to my room and she would say to my boyfriend, if I see you, I'm not going to say the name. If I see you, anokika. Do you know that seductive way? And I was so bored. I used to complain to, the circle. I used to complain to my other friends. Then they told me you should confront her and tell you don't like it. And I thought, as a sister, in the moment that I discovered that this one is dating my friend, I draw a line of respect. But here she used to push, push, push. I want you to follow this story, guys. We have somewhere Patulashika. So she would. So after Ndamutseura about her saying to my boyfriend, when if she sees him smiling, her baby kicks, she became worse. After I confronted her, she became worse. She started doing it. Just right, and I let it go. Then at some point, there's this one angari ex yangu, and she would tell me, I was talking to him. He said he have bought me apples. Hey, I talked to him, and the ex of mine would come bringing me apples and whatever. And I was okay, fine. Okay, fine. That's it. Okay, fine. Okay. And in fact, I can list three. Don't count all my exes, but I can list three of my exes that a thing happened. Not okay, I cannot say they dated, but she had incidents that they could, you know, being flirty, being seductive, or whatever I can call it around she was okay. She was not respectful to whoever I date, to an extent that I ended up being private with any relationship. But I knew she was toxic. I knew she was toxic for me, but I don't know why I wasn't so quick to cut you off. And okay, it's fine. Fast forward. Then uh when that whole Shekinah pregnancy happened, I did not even tell her who the father was because I knew, yes, we talked. In fact, people who saw us together really thought these people are really cool. These are best friends because we were always together. But I knew that there is something wrong. Then okay, she and her okay, I cannot talk much, but there was a lot that was happening in her family, and in as much as I'm concerned, I was the sister who was always available for her. My little sister, I remember at some point I didn't have any patience because I used to tell you, "Eh, as one to die, when you are heartbroken, you always tell people, yeah, and to die, and to die, and to die." In fact, I can list a whole lot to tell you, just her in general. A lot happened, a lot happened, a lot happened. And twice she was okay. Twice she put me in a position of whether her or the other friend, she had incidents with, I don't know if this is the correct term, with two of my friends. The first one was that best friend of mine, and another friend of mine again, they had an incident, yeah, involved a man again. And most of this time, I ended up being like I'm at fault because she would come between, I would be, I'm a friend to this one, and then she would infringe or violate or offend the other friend. And it, so imagine I was always being caught in between two friends, yet no runner, but she would offend the other part. And I remember sometimes you'd feel like I would feel like wakuti betray uri pakati, this friend I offended this friend vese unowirirana navo. But more in all those cases she was wrong. In all those cases, she was wrong. I'm talking it on YouTube because she doesn't dwell on YouTube. So I want you, family, to tell me something. Okay, so whatever happened, happened. And I ended up knowing this one, she's not a good person. This one is not a good person. I ended up knowing that she's not a good person. So the whole of last year, I was going to work with Shekinah and what. So here is what I did. The bad part that I did, the dirty that I did that I know is I knew she's not a good person, right? But she was good with kids. She was good. She is good at babysitting and she loved Shekinah. So because I was traveling to Chegutu and I didn't have someone, I counted on her. So I knew she would say stuff about me, but I ignored everything, every potential rumor that was bound to be said. I ignored it and concentrated on my baby being taken care of. I know I did bad because I did it knowing that I don't trust you, but I want you to help me with this. That is what I did, and I know I did bad because I knew I don't trust her, but I knew she's good with kids, so I played around. I played around for the sake of my baby. So, right then, last year around December, we were working at the same place, and she did something that broke my heart. She did something very, very bad. When I wanted to go to off, that thing, I wanted to travel to Harare and I was working with her on a same shift and we didn't finish whatever we were supposed to finish by the 30th of December. And I wanted to travel to come to Harare on that one. Check out, I see. Someone trying to lower the volume so that we won't release the sound of that cartoon. Okay, so where were we? Okay, so we were working together on the same shift for the month of December. So on the month of December, I was telling her, I want to go to church on the 31st. So our boss had said changeover is done on the first. Then I remember I cried because I so wanted to attend the crossover night. Crossing over to 2025 was something that I wanted with all my heart. I wanted to pray for this year. I wanted to be there in church. I wanted to be there present and pray, crossing over in prayer. So if I was going to be in Chegutu on the 31st, waking up on the 1st, going for changeover, I didn't like it. So I cried to my boss and he said, it's okay, you can change over on the 30th. And I said, thank you. Then I told her, I am going to church. She knew about my church program because we were working together on the same shift, the two of us. Then come the changeover day, we did not finish on the 30th. So we were supposed to continue on the 31st. Yet I wanted to travel on the 31st to Harare, from Chegutu to Harare, then straight to church. Then I told them, can you finish, because it was not much that was left. Can you, since you are not going, because she was in Chegutu, she was not going anyway, she was there in Chegutu. Then I asked her to finish the changeover for me, since we are the, as long as one of the shift members is there, it was going to be possible. So I asked her, can you help me with finishing the changeover whilst I go, because I want to travel. Then she was like, I want to go too. She refused. Then the manager said, if no one is not going to be there, then both of you should come. She refused to stand in for me. And I said, it's okay. So I want to travel. So here's what we can do. Let us wake up tomorrow. Then the manager said, if you can wake up, even if you can come here at 5 o'clock, then we do this by 9, we'll be done and people will be going. And I was like, that's fine. I told her, so we are coming here at 5. She did not respond. She was angry that I suggested we should wake up early, but she just said she wanted to go somewhere too, since she didn't want to stand in for me. Then I remember she was the one, because I did not have the stove at work by then. So I used to buy groceries and she would cook for me. I appreciate she cooked for me for a long time, since I would just buy groceries and she would do the cooking. She did it, she helped me there. I appreciate. So I the following that night she did not cook for me, and she kind of like she used to do. I don't know how she got angry for me that I suggested we should wake up early, since we all want to travel the same day. She did not cook for us, and I was fine with it. I slept on an empty stomach, because she was mad at me because I said let's wake up early so that we all travel, like you said you want to travel. Then I requested some hot water from a neighbor, and I did porridge for Shekaina. I slept hungry and I was like, it's fine. I just want to go for my crossover service. I felt something about this year. That's why I was so eager to be on the ground praying for my year. It's okay. The following morning, I woke up. I remember I woke up at 4 a.m. I prepared my bags to Harare, because I just told myself I'm going to work via Harare. So it's just me going to work, finish whatever I'm going to do, then travel back to Harare, then travel to Harare. I carried Shekana on my back around 4 a.m. Uh, at 5, I was at the workplace. I thought I would see her as early as planned, or maybe 10 minutes later or 15. She did not come. I was there at 5, and my boss came at 5, and I was the one who was doing the errands and everything with my baby. I remember buying some porridge at the workplace and boiling some water to make porridge for Shekaina. I went through hell. Imagine carrying bags and whatever. I did it. Guess what time she came? She came at 8. I'm talking of someone who's known by people that she's my friend, who knows that I wanted to travel on the 31st. Maybe it's petty for you, but for me, after okay, okay. So she came at 8. I was all smiles as if I'm happy. I remember going into the storeroom and crying. I wept and I came out strong, and I was trying to be okay, to look. I did not even ask you. You came at 8, but you said you want to go to. You refused to finish for me because you said you want to go somewhere too. I did not even have the strength. I just told myself, let me just get this done and go to church. So she came at 8, and I around I think around 10, 11, ndakatozobva zvechisimba zvongoti now I'm going because I've done from 5 to 10. I've been here, and you guys, you came at 8, you can do it. I remember I did not even tell the boss that I'm not going. I just took my baby and went to church, because I wanted time to travel. I was with Shekaina and luggage, so if I wanted to wait for whatever time we were going to finish, ndakazobva zvechisimba, because I so wanted the service. I wanted to attend the change of the crossover service. And I went to church. I came to Harare. I remember I just got into my place. I did not even take anything, just Jesus and what, then straight to church so that we can be there in time. I did not tell her. She broke my heart. She did a lot of things, but this incident just broke me, like it just broke my heart. So after that, I came back. That is when someone told me a gossip about something that was being planned at work that I should participate in. Okay, mind you, she was at work, she was in Chegutu. She knew about this plan, but knowing her, though we were people basic, but knowing her, she knew this thing that was being planned about me. And she told herself that she's not telling me because I don't know if I can say my suffering or my kupinda busy made her so happy. I don't know. But what I know is Chaka's push her into resigning. She knew about this thing being planned about me, but knowing her, she told herself that I'm not going to tell her. She wanted to see how I was going to balance things. She thought I didn't like Chegutu. I wanted to make myself Moneko Harare, but she didn't know there is trauma involved to whatever that made me hate that place. She didn't know there was trauma involved. In her mind, she thought she kushamisira kuchitamuna noloja kwa Harare. Because here she was staying, she stays in Mbekubasa. In I did not even want anything to do with Mbekubasa because it is the environment that was traumatizing me. But here I know she thought shamisira kwa Harare, blah blah blah. So she wanted to see how I was going to handle ndarongerwa program with this one which was going to torture me and whatever. She just wanted to see whatever that was going to happen. Honestly, truth be told, no one ever thought that I would resign. Nobody thought that. People thought I would give in because what would I do with my baby? I don't have it. And Sister Basa, what would I do with Shekaina? But I did otherwise. That's why my resigning shocked so many people because people thought I'm going to succumb to the pressure and just it's okay, fine, then go through it and what. But what I can say is the way I prayed for 2025, if I gave in to whatever that was being planned for me, I would have gone different to what I prayed for. So in Nini, after being told someone, it took one person to tell me the gossip, and that person was a game changer. So okay, fine, let's leave it for today. Let's go back to our story. So after I decided to resign, um, I came back to Harare because I was on off in January. I decided to resign end of January. February I was on vacation. Then March I went back to work. Yeah, March I went back to work. So yeah, something happened that March. But you know what? In Nini, I was holding to the December incident of everything that she had done. Yes, she did things, but the December incident pushed me to the edge. Then when I decided to resign, I told myself that after resigning, I told myself that after resigning, I'm not going to talk to this person. I'm not going to talk to this person. She's going here and the work, let them go together. I told myself that after if I leave Chegutu, I'm leaving Chegutu and people like her. That is what I told myself. I was so after processing my resignation papers, I the last day, she did remember after all these things she had done, I was still continuing to talk to her. So I blocked and deleted her at a point when she had done nothing. Like ipapa panachanga chaitwa. But I was reacting to all the traumas of these past years. I told myself whether you did something right now or not, I blogged on TikTok, I blogged on Facebook, I blogged on WhatsApp, I blogged calls, I blogged everywhere that I thought I would blog. So yesterday, what made me to talk to you? Yesterday, she, because I was so fine not talking to her, she messaged me a text because then it was like, I've discovered that you have blocked me. Okay, I deleted the chat. I've discovered that you have blocked me everywhere. Tivano nyama tese chinotadzawo, I don't even know, ndakakutadzirei, blah 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 blah. And okay, fine, she was right, they don't even know takanditadzirei. But for me, it's a lot that she has done. So I responded, you have done a lot. You have done a lot ever since I knew you, but I shall just mention one fresh incident that was the final blow. And I brought up the December incident, that change over whatever. I brought it up. Then I talked about, then I said, why would you do that? Then I think she missed the whole point because she is thinking that I blocked her because of the December incident. But I blocked her for the toxic friend she have been for the years. But she thought it's because I said I blocked you, you have done a lot. But I shall mention one which became the final blow. Then I listed it. Then she was like, sure, oh, after all I've done for you, after all I've done for you, I cooked for you, I've been helping you with your babysitting. I remember when you, like when I gave birth, she's the one who accompanied me to, I hired a car for myself, but she's the one who was with me in the car. She's the one who came with the food in the morning, and she's the one who washed for me. Honestly, I don't take that away from her. I don't take that away from her. I'm very thankful. She helped me a lot. She helped me there when I was weak with Shekina because I stayed in Czech with her for 2 days. Then came here to, because I discovered I can't be a burden to this. Let me just go to my sister. So my sister Lavenda is the one I can wait a lot. But everyone who helped me in Shangu Shekina, I'm grateful. 100%. So here she thought, Kuti, I'm not being grateful for whatever she's done. I'm grateful she helped me babysit Shekaina. She helped me nekubika kwaite koko. Maybe with she helped me in some ways that I can't even explain, auntie. But I'm saying she's been bad to me. She have hurt me a lot, a lot, a lot. Yes, I appreciate. Here she responded in a way, yeah, after all I've helped you, but I've been there for her too. But I'm not here to mention I've done this for you, I've done this for you, I've done this for you. No, I don't want to mention everything. And I don't take away the good that she did. But what I'm saying is, for the years that we have been known as friends, she have hurt me. People were seeing us together, but she have hurt me a lot, a lot, a lot. So I just wanted her to be accountable, to admit that she's been wrong. I wanted her to admit, but she didn't admit. Then I was like, oh, I think I'm not in a position to discuss that now. I was listening to this sermon from um, Archbishop Yonankuchi, and she was saying in this sermon, she said there's a time that she would forgive Nemuromo, but not from the heart. So I want to reach a stage where I pray to forgive. This one, I want to a special forgiveness. I want to pray that God helps me to forgive her. Then, if I forgive her from within, not Chikushita, no. Right now, I'm not in a position to talk to, like, I don't want to discuss anything. What I just know is she did a lot that I can't even, a whole lot. And most of the time, she would do things and people would, I'm already running. I was my friend because they would see us together. So instead of her just admitting the things that she's done, she now talks of, I cooked for you. I'm not taking away what she did for me. She did things for me, and I'm grateful. I responded to her yesterday, and I just blacklisted the chat, like, not now. I said, God knows I'm grateful for whatever that you've done for me. God knows I'm grateful, but that doesn't take away how many times you have hurt me. Then I just decided, I know she's not ready to admit anything. Then maybe not talk for now till I feel like I can. So I don't know how you take it, family. I don't know how you think we should go about this, but in as much as, okay, fine, even if I forgive her, I don't think I still want us to be friends, but I don't want her as an enemy. Hi, how are you? How's Mana? Bo, Chichi, then each and everyone to their lives. I don't want enmity with her. but I'm not in a position to think I want to be friends again. No, but I don't hate you. I don't. But I'm hurt with whatever that happened. Yeah. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for watching. Till next time.